I would definitely encourage first years to pay attention to the things that you find interesting in your classes and like talk to professors about that.
All the professors that I've met in college have been so open to undergrads. Even if they don't have spaces in their labs, they're just open to even chatting and meeting with you. And any conversation you have, all the faculty and PIs at Yale are so knowledgeable that any conversation you have is going to be really generative and exciting.
I think it can be really intimidating, especially because a lot of Yale professors are, heads of their field, and so it can feel intimidating, especially if you don't have prior research experience. But I would say that all of the professors that I've interacted with are always happy and excited to talk about their work and their research, because usually they love what they're doing. So I would just encourage any first years who are interested to reach out to professors about their research, and then potentially talk about if there are any, undergraduate positions open in their lab.
For freshmen that are interested in research, you don't have to wait until you have taken a lab class or until you've learned about the topic that you want to research. You can go seek out professors that inspire you and are doing interesting work, read some of their papers.
I came into Yale as a prospective STEM major with 0 high school research experience, and I knew I wanted to get into research. And it was hard for me to not compare myself to my peers, but I had to remind myself not to. And then I ended up finding a really amazing lab that met me where I was, and we started at the very basics because I was completely honest with them with what my experience was, and I gradually learned more and more lab techniques, and they taught me and they helped me. So if you're someone like me who has no previous high school research experience, that's completely fine.
When searching for a lab that best fits you and your research interests, a good way to approach this is by first thinking about the general subject area or the topic that you're interested in, and then afterwards narrowing this down by asking yourself what questions you want to answer and what problems you want to solve in this world through research.
A term paper that you write for a course can count as research, and that's something that you can submit to the Yale Undergraduate Research Journal. But courses also provide an opportunity to hone skills and make you an asset to any professor who's doing research.